Ladies and gentlemen, we take it first with the lineups for first grade of NPL New South Wales men between your Man United FC and the University of New South Wales are now in and they are as follows. For the University of New South Wales, number 1, Tristan Prendergast, number 3, Emilio Vinci, number 4, Liam Wood, number 6, Craig Lynch, number 11, Jack Fulton, number 14, Lachlan Campbell, number 17, Jayden Hart, number 18, Conor Quilligan, number 19, Oliver Coughlin, number
A very important game in match 14 of the NPL Men's New South Wales, as the home side Manly United, only 3 wins this season, need to get a wriggle on if they are to hold their spot in the NPL Men's competition. While for Manly, I should say University of New South Wales, the visitors, they've had 3 wins this season, 1 point ahead of Manly, and vital for them if they are to continue in this competition next season. Let's get a ground level now. We're about to have a moment's silence. Passing of Stefko Ivanovski recently. Great moments of silence. Manly supporters and also the New South Wales, University of New South Wales supporters also making sure you're respectful. So let's go through the lineups for both sides. For Manly, Harry Turner between the sticks, the goalkeeper in 21. Jesse Perez in 4, Aaron O'Driscoll 5, Saxon Hillier in 6, Stephen de Robillard in 7, Honor 8, Darcy Burgess 10, Kimura in 11, Sam Griffiths 17, Luke Neuenhoff 18, Jasper Chipman 33. For University of New South Wales, Tristan Prendergast, the goalkeeper number 1, Emilio Vinci in 3. Liam Wood 4, Grant Lynch 6, Jack Fulton 11, Lachlan Campbell 14, Jyden Harp, what a talent this kid is, in 17, Connor Cooligan in 18, Oliver Pufflet 19, Anthony Bubbage in 20, Alex Malfara 21. The starting lineups for the two sides. So not too far away from kickoff. Jake Rose, our referee in charge today. Very good ref. He was on the squad last year for the Australian Championship. Has been involved in the A-League men's as well. Good referee coming through. So not too far away. So just about right. Assistant referees Alessandro Lana and Rory McFarlane underway. And Shipman boots it forward. As I said, so much riding on this game. Both sides in the bottom half of the ladder. Really a must-win today. Especially how tight are these in the bottom part of the ladder. With Blacktown City and St George City on 10 points, sitting in 14th and 15th. And Olympic, 7 points in 16th place. Both sides will use today as a chance to get away from that mess of the bottom part of the ladder. As I said, it's very important, especially for University of New South Wales, their first campaign in the NPL men's. and really want to get themselves really going. So Burgess, as the ball comes back, Manly in their own half. Jasper Chipman working it across to his right. And Driscoll, such a talent. You know what he's been able to achieve over the last couple of years. Chipman back to Harry Turner. His 5th game this season as a starting keeper for Manly. Being named in the lineup every week. He's had 9 games as the non-starting goalkeeper. It's Campbell trying to work it. Eventually, his keeper has to play it out. Couldn't control it. Touch disappointing. Tristan Prendergast wasn't able to stop that. So it will be Ono to take this. Imagine the target will be Kimura, who's sitting at the edge of the 6-yard box. He's actually in it now. Alongside Malfara, looks like it's either go low, ball that goes wayward to the left. And the students able to work it upstream. Nice ball by Pufflet, a former Sydney Olympic player. Very good player, Oliver Pufflet. He's made his way to the University of New South Wales. There's now Ono over halfway. Chasing for it was in Sam Griffiths, but he was never going to get to it. Tristan Prendergast, the former Blacktown player. Jeez, he's been everywhere in recent memory. Keeper that has spent time in the A-League system. Tristan did spend time at Sydney FC and the Wanderers. That has been a fixture in the NPL men's competition for a while. Spent time at United as well last season. As Chipman again will work it back. And Driscoll. Perez. Back to O'Driscoll. Driscoll, who spent time at Christchurch United, the New Zealand comp a few years ago. From Mansfield Town. He spent time in his youth at Man City and Southampton. Don't forget Sherry Orchard as well, where he started his youth campaign. The touch on Jordan Harp, as I said, he's been an absolute key for University of New South Wales. He's scored this season 6 goals. Harp will be around this. Jordan Harp. As now, this is Fulton against his old club. Harp is on a lead again. Harp beats Perez initially. Perez does get his foot on it. Played up by Burgess. And now University of New South Wales will reload. Mount Furrow. And now this is Quilligan who works it on. Foul called. First opportunity I've had to watch University of New South Wales live. And they've had an interesting start to their life in this top flight. They've actually gone pretty well. You see the results as the season has continued. They've improved every single week, and I think that's a very important thing to note. Last week it was a draw against Blacktown City, and yeah, I know they had that loss a few weeks ago against Olympic, but wins against the Wanderers, Sydney FC, an opening win for them as well. It's in George City, that 5-0 stunner. Set piece taken. And goes wayward right. No score. As I said, load chat about how important this game is for both sides. Again, University of New South Wales looking to start something, but the ball does go out for yet another goal kick. So turn of the sides goes to his left. Now Manly utilising this wing. Nice ball on initially by Ono, but the chase by Burgess, he wasn't going to get to it. Now it's Lynch who's got it. A couple of former Blacktown players in this University of New South Wales lineup. Lynch, Prendergast and Campbell. The major three that we talk about. Ball played back by Liam Wood. Now Prendergast going on to Lynch. Now the students building. So Babic won't get to it. Charged off the defensive line to boot that down. Now Farrow back to Wood, and Wood delivers a ball to Prendergast, and Prendergast just hoiks it to halfway. Wasn't going to get to it initially, Babic. Ball was played from Fulton, still alive here. Burgess no control initially, he's got it the second time. Zono. Ball played out by Jack Fulton. So Manly, it's been a weird year for them in a lot of regards. They had that good patch in April when they had that draw against Sydney FC here at Cromer before defeating Olympic 1-0 at Belmore, and then that 4-1 win against Rockdale in a game that a lot of people still can't believe what happened. That was their last home game here at Cromer Park a few weeks ago. It was a crazy day for Manly fans. And since then, they've had a couple of losses. Chipman work it back to his keeper, Harry Turner. Benches for both sides for Manly. George Russell, the sub-goalkeeper, Ben Coop, Mitchell Seaman, Will Forder, Kai Evans, Max Martinello, and Toby Bakewell. Turner goes to Ono. Ono, the pressure was on him. Eventually, will go to Babic. Babic trying to work it across. To get a touch off Manly, so will be a corner. The corner about to be taken. Jordan Harb. Jordan Harb, who well and truly get himself going here. Will be an out swing up. Lynch can see near the 6-yard box. In the way by Manly. The Robillard trying to get to it. Nice work. Now Kimura. He's on a charge. Works at the Burgess. Burgess, nice ball. A chance for Griffiths. Great work. Sam Griffiths gets his third goal of the season. 1-0 Manly. And the crowd erupts. 10 minutes gone in the first half. Sam Griffiths.
Goal to Manly United. What a counter-attack that was, ladies and gentlemen. The great passing from Darcy Burgess is finished off by 17. Sam Griffiths.
Sorry, I've got to say, Anthony Caruso, the ground announcer, he reminds me of Mark Warren when he was ground announcing Parramatta games and started commentating when he was going through the try scorer. And even Steve Allen does it at Canterbury games now. And that's what Caruso just done. Just having a look at Nathan Hill, who does stuff at MacArthur. He knows because I am the ground announcer there. Can I do that next year during A-League games, you reckon? Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, on that note, Manly leading 1-0 early. Griffiths, it was great work by him. You just had that feeling it was going to beat Prendergast. And it's funny because Prendergast is a very experienced goalkeeper, but you sort of had that feeling the whole time he was going to get him on his left. And that's what he did. And it looked very smooth. Velada is the fourth official tonight. As Manly having a chat to the referee. Jack Rose having a look at one of the Manly players. Lovely strike, wasn't it? The play just looked very good. Score sees Manly in front through Sam Griffiths. There's Prendergast again. Have to work it. He's looking left. Decides to go short. Now far back. Now Lynch. Prendergast. And Liam Wood on the right side. He had support. Decided not to use Babbage, which looked like it was going to be an error, but Hillier couldn't control. And now they're on the attack again here, University. This is Fulton. Fulton tries to backheel it. Ono played it back to O'Driscoll. Goes out for a throw. So University of New South Wales. The ball was trying to be crossed by Babbage, but it does go out. It will be a corner touching off the Manly side. I think you'll find that is corner number 2 on the southwestern side of the ground for University of New South Wales. So again, this will be taken by Jordan Harb. Harb looking at the bodies around. It was a touch initially. Lachlan Campbell does flick off Manly, and it'll be a corner now. The southeastern side, I'll imagine, waiting for Harb to make his way across. It'll be the first corner on that side of the ground. So good start by Manly, but University, they have been on the attack. Jordan Harb again to take this. His body's around the 6-yard box once again. He goes low. Pereira's able to lob it up. Harb will try to get to it. Does flick off Burgess. Burgess gets a header on it. Will drop back for Pufflet. Manly trying to go forward. Lynch heads it down for University. So Burgess again, touched by Perez. They're trying to catch the keeper napping. I don't think that's going to work this week. Didn't have the protractor out. Get those little markers, you know, the wheel and all that you can get. Should have one of those. Imagine that. Anyway, enough of the stupidity. Scoreline 1-0. We are waiting on one of the Manly players here. Jake Rose having a chat to O'Driscoll. He gets up Luke Neuenhoff. Neuenhofs have been synonymous over the last couple of years. Manly and also Sydney FC. Luke, who also spent time at the Wanderers, more so senior level. Time at Brisbane. So University of New South Wales have got possession. They are looking at Neuenhof here. Looks like it might be an injury around the head region or the nose. It was bleeding at one stage. We'll have a quick test for him. I don't want to lose him. He's a key player. He's now touched by Babic. This goes again to Quilligan. Manly on the attack. Robillard wins the ball again from the Pufflet ball. Foul called. So Manly have got possession through the foul. University of New South Wales. Vinci tried to work his way in, touches off Perez. Will be a throw. Try to, during the evening, if we can get some updates from the games in League 1 and League 2. I see that Hurstville was playing Blacktown Spartans today, and Prospect have got Bankstown City. I think they're 8 p.m. games. And Mounties play Hawkesbury in League 2, the PN and Central Coast. They're all 8 p.m.ers, so hopefully we'll get some results come through during the course of the evening. John Harb, we mentioned how big he is going to be. That ball worked in by Fulton. Jack Fulton couldn't beat the keeper in Harry Turner. He's been okay for Manly this season. There's now Hillier. He's on the deck once again here, Neuenhof. There might be a cause of concern for Manly, and they might have to make a sub here at some stage. Which will be sad to see if that is the case. We are seeing a warm-up of Toby Bakewell. He's quickly taking the bib and jumper off. He's going to come onto the field. So it's going to be Toby Bakewell that will replace Neuenhof after the 19th minute. So 19th minute, that will be the sub. So Bakewell comes on. So Manly have already used the substitution, which may or may not go against them. But in that situation, it has to be done. It just looked like Neuenhof wasn't ever going to be comfortable out there after he was on the ground a few minutes ago. In the meantime, here's University. O'Driscoll, good defence. Hillier, also good work. And Hillier's got possession now. Hillier will be looking to work it back. Jesse Perez once more. Hillier utilising O'Driscoll. And now it's Hillier once again. Perez decides to work it along the line. Chasing his Griffiths for a chance once more, but Campbell, again, just being very important for this University of New South Wales squad. If you just joined us, score 1-0. Sam Griffiths scoring the opener in the 10th minute for Manly United. And O'Driscoll now has got Chipman, but decides to go back to Turner. Turner goes up to halfway. The Robillard trying to get a head onto it. University will give away a foul to the chagrin of Liam Wood. There's now O'Driscoll once more. Heaves it downfield. He's offside here, Griffiths. Called by the linesman, and Jake Rose, the referee in charge. Subs, by the way, for University of New South Wales. Cassius Farvel is the sub-goalkeeper. Claudio Fabiano in 5. Matias da Silva Santos in 7. Kevin Lopez 9. Corby Fowler in 15. Kai Kamakura in 16, and Gilbert Duffy in 22. For the students, foul will be called. Now Farrow quickly throwing the ball to Lynch. Goes to Campbell. Now it's Wood. Hufflin. Bubich. And now it's Wood who gets it across. Campbell. Lynch. So now Vinci. Now a chance here, University of New South Wales, to restore parity at some stage. As Liam Wood works it on to Bubich. Bubich again. Back to Quilligan. St George play up previously. Wood. And now Lynch. Lynch. Still has got possession. Back inside, Pufflet touches back. Couldn't get to a Jayden Harb. But still, Lynch has got it. And Lynch works the ball on. Save made by Turner. Fulton gives away the foul. Looked like, I thought initially he may have been impeded, but call goes Manly's way, with Chipman working it on to O'Driscoll. Wide ball on. Perez back inside to Hillier. O'Driscoll. And now Perez. Lynch just sends it downfield. O'Driscoll heads it. University a chance with Harb. Harb now cutting around. Has a shot himself. Pushed away by Turner. And Manly are able to go forward once again. Ball by Ono. He was taken down, Griffiths. Play continues. Rose allowing play to continue. Now Farah worked it to his left. Vinci back inside the Harb. He's on the ground still, Griffiths. There's Burgess. Lays it back, and it's worked forward by Kimura. Perez couldn't get to it. Now the ball, play has to stop. Jake Rose eventually does call it. He's on the ground still in pain. I was actually shocked that the call didn't come from the Manly players. Just put the ball out, because we've got to play on the ground here. There's a chat. Jake Rose having a chat to one of the University of New South Wales players. So Griffiths wants to get up. So he'll go back to the Pine, or will go off the field to come back on. Hopefully they don't need to use the Pine. Already have used the bench on one occasion. As now Mal Farah. University of New South Wales. Campbell working it on. Wood. Wood now from that Pufflet ball. Campbell, now Farah. Farah going back to Campbell. And the foul will be called here to University of New South Wales. Griffiths is going, come on. I thought that should have been a foul our way. That's what he was saying, but not the case. Now University of New South Wales looking to work it forward. Well, initially by Wood did deviate off Manly. As Ono works it back inside. He worked it straight to a University player, but Burgess has the ball on the spin arounds. He lays it back. Shipman needs to lay it up. He does. It drops to Wood. Now Harb decides to go back to Lynch. And Lynch now works it on to Vinci. Vinci. He's got a runner here. Pufflet on that situation. As now, ball comes back to Wood. Well, here's a chance again for Fulton. Taken down by De Robillard. Ball came in by Bubbage. Didn't quite work, as now Manly on the roll. De Robillard's over halfway. De Robillard, well, he was pushed down. He'll get a yellow card here. Bubbage, a yellow. So Bubbage will get a yellow card in the 28th minute. You knew that was going to be called. Because now it will be Darcy Burgess who will be near this ball. Alongside him is Ono. You imagine it will be Darcy who will take this. Burgess, next Olympic player. Burgess has got Ono on his left. He decides to carve across, and well, I like his jockeying Jyden Harb, as now Ono worked in O'Driscoll. Ball sits back. Lynch had the clear. Does drop. Now Hillier heads it. Flick on by Burgess. Now Griffiths tried to turn. Flag was up for offside. So now will be Tristan Prendergast. Lynch working it back to Prendergast. Nice work. I tell you what, Fulton, he tried to find Harb. It didn't quite work, but I just liked the way he was able to get that flick down on the left. He's a very good player, as I said, an ex-player of Manly. A while ago now, he did go to Northern Tigers at one stage. Jack Fulton did spend time at Bonnyrigg as well as a youngster. Been at university for a while, though. University of New South Wales, obviously. So now here come the students. What can he offer up here, Bubbage? A ball that goes across the face. Perez heads it and goes to the right side of the flag, in his opinion. Lynch will work it back. This is Campbell. You see Pufflet there was looking to run for it. Didn't quite. Obviously a massive weekend ahead of football, which you're going to be able to watch via NPL New South Wales on YouTube. Tons of great games in the making for this competition. Of course, Wanderers play Wollongong at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Saturday evening, SD Raiders and Spirit at 5 p.m. 5:15, the game of the round, Harpia and Sydney United 58. Marconi and Olympic at 7 p.m. at the stadium. St George City and Sutherland at 7:15 on Saturday night. Sunday's action, Blacktown City will take on St George FC, and Rockdale and Sydney FC face off at 3 p.m. on Sunday. So the game's coming up in the NPL Men's New South Wales. As I said, you'll be able to see all the action in Football New South Wales on YouTube. That United Harpier game going to be an absolute cracker. So now it's an opportunity for University of New South Wales. Ball will come across to Babic. And Babic has got Ono on him. He decides to slide it across to Wood. Wood utilises Lynch. Lynch had support, and he decided to go back to his right to Wood. So now it's Lynch who will be calling for it, but now Furrow decides to go across the Wood, and now it'll be Lynch. And Lynch will slide it across. So University of New South Wales keeping it in their own territory. It feels like they've had most of the possession thus far. Hillier back. Foul was called for Manly after Hillier was taken down. On the ground here. Now Furrow. So 1-0 to Manly United. Wait for this drop ball for the students. Lynch, looking left, goes to Malfurrow. Malfurrow back to Lynch. Wood has possession. Wood works it up. Again, it comes across to Babbage. His possession. Morgan couldn't get a good pass initially. He'll get to it now. And Wood tries to work it across. Lynch wanted to get to it, but Prendergast said no, it's better if I just boot it. Now it's going to be Vinci who works it upstream. Harb will try to get to it. O'Driscoll headed it. Now Manly once again roll forward. O'Driscoll from the Perez ball. Inside to Bakewell. Perez. Now Manly again. Shipman has got possession. He's got Hillier and utilises Hillier. To the right to Perez. He slides it on to Hillier. Looking to build this one up. Hillier. Bakewell taking the challenge initially by Pufflin. Robillard. Robillard now nicely beat the defence of Babbage as the ball will go out for a goal kick for the students. Ball comes to halfway. Over the top of Pufflin. Manly now looking to reload defensively. Chipman. Ono. Touched by Burgess. Bakewell's got it. Bakewell tried to send a pass that was stopped by Vinci. Lynch has got it, but he was on a run initially, Kimura. Didn't quite work as Malfurrow's got it again. Now he utilises Wood. Wood looking, sides to go back. Now the students. A ball that is worked on by Campbell. Lynch and Harb combining. Now it goes to Malfurrow. Malfurrow slides a ball that touched off Manly. Perez went to O'Driscoll. And Hillier if you wanted to use him, eventually he gets involved in the action. Griffiths scored the opening goal of the game as now de Robillard will cut inside. De Robillard was taken down. Wood's challenge is not called. Now the foul goes the way of the Students. So, University. Campbell nearly made a meal out of that. Lynch was looking, going, oh no, this is not going to be good for Prendergast, but Prendergast was on the spot. Tell you one thing though, Griffiths is a very attacking forward for Manly, and I've got the feeling that he may be the man to get the second goal if Manly are to score 2 goals tonight. Still early days, obviously, in this one. We're about 8 minutes away from half-time, regulation-wise, I should note. Burgess. Gamura won't beat Lynch. Lynch works it back. Now Prendergast goes to halfway. The touch by Chipman. Ono can't get to it. Now, that wasn't quite the ball he was looking for in Fulton. As now Bakewell able to work it to Turner. And Driscoll, the mop hair, works it to halfway. We're just shy of it. Burgess has got possession. Burgess goes back to Turner. Turner goes to his left. Ono chested it down. Turner works it upstream. Robillard can't control. Manly trying for something here. It was a nice ball by Griffiths. Ono across the face. Kimura wasn't on the run as much as he should have been. The ball goes out for a throw for the Students. So now Driscoll worked it on. It was up Hillier. Mira, and that just didn't quite work for Manly. Now University of New South Wales. Babic. The ball he was looking for probably wasn't quite on the spot there. Parford. Now it comes back to Babic. Manly on the counter. Here's Griffiths beating Lynch. This might be on. Burgess is on his right. Griffiths goes that way. Deviates off Finchy. But Prendergast is there to stop it. So Tristan Prendergast looking. 5 minutes remaining of regulation time, first half at Cromer Park in the northern beaches of Sydney. Now the ball on. I don't know what he was trying to do there. That was bad by the former St George player Quilligan. Now Manly are starting it from the back. Turner. Turner looked at mop top, but decided to go to halfway. Burgess won't get to it, headed down nicely by Lynch. Farah trying to get to it. Now it was pushed down. Perez, foul called to Manly. They roll on. Ono's got it. Ono goes to de Robillard. De Robillard's got Ono on his left if he wants to use him. Does so. Ono slides the ball in. Couldn't quite pull the trigger there. Hillier. And now University will have to bounce back in to attack. No room Fulton had and gave it straight to Hillier, who went to Bakewell. Now it's a ball by O'Driscoll. Finds Perez. Perez again to Bakewell. Now to O'Driscoll. Chipman utilised, no, and now it goes back to Chipman. And has got support, but decides to boot it downfield. Malfurrow's past to Vinci. Vinci back to Malfurrow. 1-0 University trail. Manly scored through Griffiths in the first half. We are about 4 minutes away from half-time, regulation time that is. Now the ball back inside. It was a nice pass too by that man again. In Pufflet. As now the ball comes back from Wood. Lynch, side of the gate to Vinci again. Vinci works it in. Head up by Ono. It comes back, Malfurrow. Boots it way over the bar. Can give you some scores around the grounds. 0-0 getting from the games that are playing tonight. Hurstville, Blacktown, and Prospect and Bankstown City in League 1. In League 2, got no score coming through from Nepean and Central Coast United and Mounties and Hawkesbury, but we'll keep updated through the course of the evening. So back here, Manly would love to make it 2 to the good. Now Furrow was looking for the foul, not coming. Robillard won it. Ono's got possession. Ono back inside to Hillier. Hillier back. Chipman works it across to the mop top. O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll now going forward. The flick couldn't quite work for Burgess. Lynch is able to slide a ball to Quilligan, who went back and found Lynch. Lynch utilising Campbell. Campbell works the ball. He's on a lead here, but doesn't quite get to it, Babich. Ono now has possession. Ono goes to Robillard. Robillard back. Now it's Hillier. Manly working the rights. Chipman found here O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll over halfway. Lynch will have to retreat back. Prendergast goes back to Lynch. Manly will win the ball. Griffiths was trying to call for the foul going his way, but the ball went out. And the students will have the throw. Well, you can make a case either way about that. So now, Manly, Burgess to Robillard. Robillard taken down. Lynch. Pufflet, not the great control. Perez now, chips it on. Kimura has it on the right. He's looking. And again, Manly go back from Bakewell to Chipman. Ono's got possession. Ono works it back inside the Hillier. Now it's O'Driscoll. Burgess. 4 minutes of injury time's been added. A minimum of 4 minutes. There's now Burgess glides one to Ono. Ono towards the far post. Kimura couldn't get to it. Perez does so. Perez has got Kimura. Utilises him. Again, a 2-1 against. Kimura back. Perez. Perez once more. Manly looking for something before half-time. Is a second goal coming? Bakewell. O'Driscoll. Chipman. Now it's Ono on the left. Halfway line. Hillier. O'Driscoll. Manly looking to build on the attack. Hillier back. So now, an opportunity once again for Harb. Harb. Cutting around. Harb back. Bubich works it into the mixer. Slid over the top by Fulton. Throw taken. Now Farah taking the challenge. Bakewell worked it on. Kimura looks, goes back to Bakewell. Bakewell driving. Bakewell. Well, he went inward to make the tackle. Did well. As now Harb has got possession. Pufflet. He's looking. There's a man very deep. Fulton now trying to cut back inside. Pufflet look to work it inside. Flicks off Perez. I think it's gone to the wrong side of the flag. Yes, it's a corner for University of New South Wales. Oh boy, could this be the leveller before half time? For the students, it would be a massive moment. Harb will take it. There's bodies around just on the edge of the 6-yard box. Here's a tall timber the use. Lynch is there. He's inside that box well and truly, a couple of yards from the goal. Harb works it in. Flicked off Manly. They had the clear. They eventually do so, but doesn't quite work. They're looking for a handball. Didn't happen. Now it's Fulton inside. Fulton has a shot. That goes circulating over the bar. And wide of the mark, score remains 1-0 to Manly. So Manly have got the lead. I think we are about half a minute away from a whistle being blown. How quick the first half has been. The Robillard got ahead. The Robillard will get onto that Griffiths ball. The Robillard back. Ono possession. Half time. Entertaining game. Griffiths, the difference at the moment, Griffiths with that one goal has made Manly get the lead 1-0. Half time the score at Cromer Park. Will it change in the second half? That's a question we will have answered in about 15 minutes. do lead at 1-0. And they will be looking to get their second goal. Second half is underway. Oh, Lynch wasn't even ready for the ball. He was just watching Coop. Coop was just shot out of a cannon in that situation as lobbing up Kimura. University trying to be on the charge, but Perez is able to boot it downfield. I couldn't believe what I just watched there from Lynch. Lynch, it was like he was a startled gazelle going, what's happening here? He wasn't focused on the ball. He was just watching how Coop ran at him. It was just amazing. I don't think I've seen that in a long time. Something bizarre like that. How bizarre that was. So now University of New South Wales watch Manly with possession. O'Driscoll goes to Perez. Perez now will slide it back inside. O'Driscoll over halfway. Lynch will try to get to it but won't. He'll be stopped off by the keeper, Prendergast. No changes made for University of New South Wales. 2 changes for Manly in this game. Remember in the first half we did have going off the field Luke Neuenhoff. Big loss, I suppose, for them, but they did bring on Bakewell, who's had a good performance when he came onto the field. Now Burgess spins around from that Bakewell pass. So Manly through O'Driscoll. Goes over halfway, Lynch heads it. Then a header again by Vinci. Perez is able to swipe it back. Shipman lays it to his keeper, Turner. Turner goes to halfway. Kimura will give away a foul on his challenge on Vinci. So Manly defending University here nicely. Campbell's able to work it to his right. Ball down the line. Wood the sleeves on now. Foul goes the way of University. It's a corner about to be, well, I should say the set piece about to be taken. And a couple of corners in the first half, University to no chance really, as again, the ball will come back. Now Farrow lets it sit for Prendergast. As now it's flicked on by Wood. And they give away the foul here, University, so it'll be a Manly ball. So Turner works it up to halfway. And nothing really out of that. So Manly are not able to utilise the position they have there. Ball comes back now for Tristan Prendergast. Headed down by Perez. Kimura has possession. And now he looks to beat Harb here, crosses it in. Now at the far post, D. Robillard was there. He's to win the ball on the second occasion. The Robillard now works it back. Ono and Burgess. And now Hillier. Manly looking for a second. Burgess again. Are they about to do something with possession, University of New South Wales. They've had a lot of it in the first half, I thought. Is that the case at the moment? If you just joined us, Griffiths scored the goal for Manly. Coop replaces him. So the Coopinator. Very good player, Coop. There's now Manly. Burgess working it across. Perez back inside to Bakewell. Tell you what, Coop would love to get a goal in his 100th game in Manly colours. We won't quite get to that Campbell ball. Wood able to work it on. Sliding ball on initially from Fulton, but couldn't find the target. So Manly had the ascendancy in the game with that goal. University haven't quite been able to get one back. As Manly this season start off with a win against St George City. Then they had a very lean period after the two draws to Blacktown and Apia. Since then it was lost Central during late February and early March. Actually, the whole of March too. And that draw in April against Sydney FC, and since then, 2 wins on the board. Lost in the last couple of weeks against Marconi and Spirit. So we'll have the goal kick to be taken. Don't forget, match of the round tomorrow. Sydney United 58 travel to Apia, Lambert Park for an absolute beauty. Both sides going very well. Be able to hear and see all the action on Football New South Wales YouTube. And it's going to be a cracking game. I'm looking forward to sitting down to watch that. Nicole Posner will be calling that one, but it's going to be an absolute beauty. You'll be able to see all the action tomorrow. It'll be our match of the round 2 on the socials. So you'll see social media late. As Driscoll works at the Perez. So now Mal Farah. Wood. Campbell. Lynch. Over halfway, Lynch. Vinci. Vinci back in. And again, Harb. Too much on it, but Coop did touch it, so it will be a throw on this near side. Can give you a score around the grounds in the NPL League 2 match. 0-0 between the PN and Central Coast, close to half-time in that one. Central Coast United. As now, here is University. Vinci got a pass on, eventually. Pass by Lynch. Did find the target in Quilligan. Burgess wins possession. Hillier. Firing, Hillier. Oh no. Kimura's on the run. He's got a chance to make it 2-0. Deviates. Lynch on him like calamine lotion. Works it across. DeRobillard! What a goal by Stephen DeRobillard. Low to the left corner. Prendergast had no chance. His third of the season. And Manly make it 2-0. So Stephen DeRobillard scores the goal. Great cracking strike it was. Just low to the left corner, as I said. The right corner of the keeper. It just looked too good. Too good. And 2-0. Goal scored in the 55th minute. All I can say, though, as much as they lead 2-0 Manly, it is a dangerous lead in football, so a third will have to come quick. Do mind you, I will say about Manly, they are able to find goals when they are on song. I go through some of their results this season, right? Yeah, they've had 2 1-0 wins, but the last game here against Rockdale, they won 4-1. So, heavens to Betsy, you don't know what could happen. And Manly could put one of those shows on. Be awesome to see. I'll tell you what, Manly almost need this to make it a statement as well. Last couple of weeks haven't quite been going their way. I did watch them against Sutherland when they lost 3-0, and I thought that was a day that they would want to forget. It was actually their last loss on that trot they had of 5 losses. There's the ball too deep. So we'll go out for a goal kick. So Manly 2-0. Still plenty of football left in this one. Vinci, Harb, now Farah, Harb, Lynch, Campbell, Wood. Babbage pressured, touched out by Manly. So foul was called, though, for University of New South Wales. Good crowd over on the far post side. And I've got to admit, they do a good feed and a schnitzel before the game. It was fantastic. I've got to admit, I am a connoisseur of food, especially on the NPL, is now the ball worked in by University. Couldn't find the target in Wood. Well, geez, I tell you what, he found the deck. It didn't look great at all for Quilligan. Oh, that didn't look overly flash. University of New South Wales. Play on the ground at the moment. Just looking at Pufflet outside the 18-yard box, the corner. Gets back up here, Quilligan. 30 yards from goal. Harb, can he strike this one home? Hanley, 2-0 up, but Harb can find the net. He'll work this one. Jordan Harb chips it in position. Bounces around. Ball inside initially by Bubbage, but cleared away. O'Driscoll, I think, got the touch. But Turner did fist it initially. Vinci to take the throw. So University will again be on the pressure. Vinci worked it in, comes back. Well, Pufflet's shot was deflected. Now it's Vinci back. He's now Farah. And now Pufflet, pressured by Kimura. He wants to take an opportunity to work it on. He does. Vinci on the left. And played out. Bakewell got a touch on that one. Manly will have to hold out here. University of New South Wales looking for their first goal of the game. We've had 61 minutes elapsed at Cromer Park in Manly's precinct. And a good crowd has come in to watch their team play. Harb to take it. It's worked in. Turner got a touch initially. Looking for handballs here from University. And Driscoll headed it. It comes back. And again, Harb beats Burgess. Works it on the left foot. Headed it back for Lynch. Lynch over the top. Grant can't spin it home. Score remains 2-0 Manly. Goals to Sam Griffiths in the 10th minute. And the 55th, Stephen de Robillard. So that is the difference at the moment. 2 goals by Manly. Should Manly fans be comfortable at the moment? That's the question. I think the answer is not yet, Nick. Not yet. And if you are a University of New South Wales fan, are you going, do we give up? The answer is no way. You don't. There is a chance you could still get some points out of this one. Ball is sirened across, but he can't get to it, Vinci. Perez. Lynch can't control. Coop couldn't get it off the Burgess ball. Oh, that nearly looked like a wishbone there. So Manly trailing 2-0. University of New South Wales. Pufflet's in the area. He leapt high. It bounces back. Turner's out of position. But cleared away. Shipman. Well, University looking for a goal to fight back. So now, corner to be taken. Harb will be on it. It's worked in. Bounces back. The Robillard's on a chase. Now Farah allowed the Robillard to touch it out. Manly have to hold again. University of New South Wales to take the throw. Score 2-0. Ball dropping back. Quilligan will be involved in this one. Lynch able to work it back inside. Campbell. And now they're rolling. The pass by Pufflet to Malfarah, but they're going back to Wood. Lynch again. Working it to his left. Inside by Vinci. Lynch once more from the Pufflet delivery, from the Quilligan delivery rather. It's been everywhere, Quilligan. Now comes to the right. Ball by Bubbage. And now it's Mount Thurrock. Campbell. Lynch. Sliding ball. Couldn't quite get the touch. He was looking for initially Fulton. Is now. Here is Quilligan again. Works it. A chance again. It's in the offering. He won't get to it. Oh, he nearly did too. Fulton, but not to be. So if you just joined us, Manly 2-0. United on the attack. Crowd at the moment just waits what their team can do. Knowing that University of New South Wales have seen the brunt of the ball in the last couple of minutes. So now, he's on a run, Kimura. He's offside. Flag is up. Flag is up offside. And Alessandro Lana was straight on the spot. Prendergast to halfway. University now looking to build once more. Harb is on a run. Perez will get there first. Harb can't get to it. Perez, nice work. Works it back to O'Driscoll. Now it's Bakewell. Ball inside by Perez. Hillier is able to work it to his left. Shipman looking and might boot it. No, he decides to go back. Okay. The call as now University of New South Wales looking to build again. Ball is worked across. Wasn't the best ball by Harb either. And how Manly on the attack. Burgess. Yeah, look, Harb won't get. Well, he's got a card. There you go. So yellow card initially. I was going to say I didn't look like Rose was going to go to it, but he picked it up straight away and gave the card. That's the second yellow, I think, for University of New South Wales from memory. It is. A couple of changes to be made too. So coming onto the field is Duffy, as well as Kamakura, with Lopez and Fowler. So they made a few changes. Off the field is Quilligan, same as Fulton and Vinci. I think there was 4 changes made, wasn't it? Yep. So anyway, Manly. O'Driscoll back inside. Oh, there's a Manly player on the ground here. Foul will go against Manly, but he's still on the ground. Gets back up. So they've made a few changes, obviously, University of New South Wales. So they went for the full, almost the full tilt. I want to circuit break something here. I do think there's some good changes. The question is it going to work? That's the big offering. O'Driscoll, the mop top, headed it down. Robillard, now Bakewell, and now Burgess. Play on. Now Furrow's on the ground. Now the ball inside. Wasn't a bad delivery by Kimura, but it was played away by University of New South Wales. Now Furrow's on the deck here. He's in pain. Now Furrow. Rose now wants to have a look and see what's to go. Gets back up eventually, so we will have play with this corner. It's all happening. What a fabulous game, though, for Manly at the moment. If you are a United supporter, You'd be happy that you do lead 2-0, but you still know there's plenty of football left in this game. What's it now, the 70th minute? Corner to be taken. So Hillier pressured. Oh, nice work by Duffy. On the charge again here. Won't get to it initially. But now we'll have the throw, the students. So now the Robillard. Coop. Robillard on a run. 2-1 against him. He's taken down. Foul will be called on the card. Yellow card. Now I'm trying to work out who's got the card here. I don't know if it was Duffy. Bit of a push and shove. Now Farah's having words. It was both Wood there. Alongside Duffy, not quite sure who'll be given the card. So now, Manly give away possession they have. Now it's an opportunity. Now Farah, he may have given away. Burgess taken down. Foul will be called. And a card straight away. Now Farah gets a card against him. It's all happening. 4 yellow cards now to University of New South Wales. Harb, Babbage and Mount Farah. The other one we're awaiting on confirmation. There's a change being made. SBS's Claudio Fabiano comes on. Now Farah comes off. Fabiano has to be called SBS's man. Does work at SBS. Does a fantastic job too. Very good media broadcaster. Fabiano is now about to see Burgess work it over the top of Prendergast. And Caruso, you can settle down. That was never going in. Over ambitious, that. All I can say, Caruso thinks he's the 12th man for Manly. The way he carries on like a galoot. Anyway, the ball works over halfway. He's the ground announcer. And now we're stuck next to him every game here at Cromer. Fabulous. Lynch, who's able to work it to his right. Coop. The Robillard goes back to Coop. The Robillard. Ball touches off University. Ball played back from Bakewell. O'Driscoll, Perez. Ooh, I'll tell you what, Bakewell was taken down. Yellow card straight away given. I've got to admit, that had to be given straight away against Campbell. That's the 5th yellow card now. 5 yellow cards, and 4 of them have come in the last 5 minutes, I think. Close enough too. Yeah, that one in the first half, and then For a while, the card hasn't been spotted off Nobbies, and then all of a sudden you see 4 in the last couple of minutes for University of New South Wales. Anyway, O'Driscoll will be on the ball here. Will work it deep. Edge of the 18-yard box. Comes back for Burgess. Burgess, nice control. He'll look to go back. He does to Perez. Perez now. Burgess is on a lead. He won't get to it, but still, Bakewell will head it forward. And then Burgess tries to get to it. Coop slides across to Robillard. Saved by Prendergast. Cleared away by Fabiano. And now it's head of the game. Manly have to be careful. They've won possession, though. Ono put down the challenge. University on the attack. A goal is required here in the next couple of moments. He was slotting around, eventually taken down Pufflet. Manly will get a card, I think. Referee gives the card, and that will be on Coop, Ben Coop. So, under 14 minutes of regulation time, Manly 2-0. Just trying to see if we got confirmation of that card. We couldn't work it out. It was either Wood or Duffy. I thought it could have been Wood, but we'll see if we get any confirmation. Lynch able to work it back inside. Wide ball by Campbell. 4 slides inside. No, won't be called. There was a cry for a penalty, but not to be. Again, Lynch. He's got runners. Decides to go left. Here's Kamakura in the middle, saved by Turner. Kamakura. And Manly. Chipman worked it on. University keep it alive. Fowler. Foul called after the Burgess challenge on Campbell. Fabiano works it back to his right. Here's Wood. Fabiano again. He's got possession. Lynch on the left. Fowler. Fabiano. A deep ball. Headed by O'Driscoll. Fowler. Pressure by Burgess, but Lynch able to work it back. Fabiano. Back to Lynch. University on the charge again. Pufflet goes past Kamakura, I should say Harb. Here's the shot, but the flag was up for offside. Fowler's shot. That worked that ball, and eventually Fowler had the shot. Score remains 2-0, 11 minutes to go in regulation time. So now Fowler trying to twist it around. Coop's going to win the ball on the spin. Hilliard, pressured by Duffy. And now foul called for University of New South Wales. So Duffy, the yellow card. That's what we're being told anyway. Few yellow cards in this one. University of New South Wales. Foul called and another card to be given. That's 6 cards now. It's a fouler giving away the foul, getting himself a card. Yeah, 6 cards at the moment for University of New South Wales. Might have to go to the book and see how many cards has been given in the game. There's a history of that. But 5 in the second half alone. 5 in the second half. Coop did receive one for Manly, as now here's a ball by Pufflet. Duffy getting himself involved as that ball on. Pufflet has been in the action today for University. Manly has still got the advantage of 2-0. This could be a crazy old 10 minutes coming up. Burgess worked it on. The Robillard, and did touch off University of New South Wales. Manly coming into this game knew what the situation was. Same as University. You've just got to win. It's the middle stages of the season. It's probably the best part of the year in regards to watching the relegation fight. Watching teams making sure they're not in the race for relegation. Very fascinating as Fowler. Here it comes down by Perez. Lynch balls it. That's ball as in B-O-R-E, ball. As Perez throws it, Lynch heads it down. Coming back for it, Fabiano, he will get to it. The ball kept them bouncing and bouncing down this sideline. By the way, it was good to see, you could see him when we do flick right, but we'll get to that in a moment. Wide ball on from Lopez. And the ball drifts back inside. Pufflet, save made by Turner. It drops back, shot by Lopez, flicks off, then a chance brewing. Duffy couldn't work it back inside. The ball did go out. Will be a goal kick to Manly, good defence. I was just going to say before we were rudely interrupted with the game. On our right, you can see Adam Peacock from SEN, 1170. I believe that's the frequency. I shouldn't know. I work for the opposition. Anyway, ball works up to halfway. Headed down by Wood. Possession now for Ono. Ono going down the left. He's got support. Burgess spinning around. Burgess wants possession. Burgess has got it. Now works it in. Flicked off University. And now their way again. Burgess works it on. Ono. Challenged initially, played out by Liam Wood. Well, Manly's going to do their best to make sure that they've got the 3 points in their hands. But it ain't over till the fat lady does sing. Coop played it down. Robillard trying to get somewhat of control. Scored a banging goal in the early stages of the second half. Coop. Now the ball drops up. Kimura. Kimura taking down the challenge. Won't be called. It was Lynch. That was on him as Harb is on the run. Harb now will look to cut inside. Harb works it on. Pufflet spins. Pufflet works it over the top of the keeper. And Harry Turner. And a sub to be made. Forwarder to come on. And coming off the pitch will be Kimura. So Forwarder makes his way. Good shift, 2 by Kimura. So Manly give away the foul. It was taken down Wood. So now again, University on the attack. Harb looking for something. O'Driscoll was taken down from behind. Foul will be called. And no card for Kamakura. That could have been something if there was another card given. All of a sudden, I think the wind here stopped for a moment. It's come back. Now the ball goes to Lynch, who heads it down. Burgess has a header too. Lynch now on the foot, able to drive it. Ono was taken off the ball by Duffy. Play continues. Duffy looking to spin back inside. And now here they come, University. A good flick on too by Harb. Pufflet, can he squeeze the ball inside? He works it on, stopped by Hillier. It drops back inside. Manly were able to clear it. And now University of New South will have possession. Fabiano has got it. Goes across to Lynch. Lynch, back to Fabiano. And now they look to build here again through Wood. Fabiano's got possession. Now it goes to Lynch. Lynch on the right foot, flicked up by Hillier. University, still a chance here. And the shot goes way over the bar by Pufflet. So they want to be in position just in case they do eventually go forward to University. Seen some bizarre things tonight, haven't we? It's you know what? Last week was the full moon. But this week there's things that are going on that's very full moon-esque. So Perez has taken down the challenge. Forder couldn't get to it, but it will be a Manly ball. So Coop trying to get to it, but Fabiano is able to work it up. He's now Fowler. And it flicks initially off Lopez. Perez is on the ground. The ball goes to Lynch, who heads it, goes over the top of Pufflet. So now they're building again. Coop was trying to work it on. It's flicked down the line from Fabiano. And now here they come again through Duffy. He's now, can they get a cross in? They try to. It's sat back and he's missed the chance. Ball was in Lopez's foot. He took the shot, went left. Did it deviate off Manly? Yes, it did. How did he miss that? Will be the question. So again, ball drops in position and will be cleared away. Once again by Perez. Corner taken. Manly header it. It's punched away by Turner. He's had a good game, Turner. I'll get some points in the 3-2-1s, I would imagine. There's now the ball deep by Kamakura. So substitution. Seaman's about to come on. And Burgess comes off. So Burgess will be making his way off the field. Darcy Burgess, good game by him today too. As Seaman makes his way. So a couple of minutes remaining here. Manly's going to get the 3 points. I can say that safely now, can't we? There's a yellow card for time wasting to Turner. Turner gets a yellow card. I think it's 6-2 the cards to University's favour. Anyway, he's to Robillard. Fabiano made the save initially. Trying to go forward was in Seaman. Didn't quite work, and now it is University. Kamakura, who's got possession. He's beat. Forder, nice work. Forder, he has got support. Works it on. A touch by Coop. The offside flag's up. They might not get the third goal, Manly, but they'll take the 3 points. A big 3 points. As now Prendergast hoists it down. University looking for one back at least. Kamakura's got possession. On the left, he wobbles one. Driscoll plays it out. Whistle will be in the mouth. We're in the 5th minute. It's actually the 6th minute now of injury time. So the corner about to be taken. Ball worked in, flicks off. University, it will go out. Manly's going to get the 3 points. There it is. Manly start the weekend on a winning note. They make it 2 straight at home. And Manly United are on their way to making sure they can fight away from the relegation battle. And they are on the right foot to start the weekend. Manly next week, they take on Wollongong here at Cromer, then away to St George City in round 16, Blacktown City in round 17 at Cromer, and round 18 they take on RP at Lambert Park. University of New South Wales, their next couple of weeks looks like this. They take on Rockdale next week at home, United at home, Wollongong at home. The Village Green will be pumping the next 3 weeks. Then the Ernie Smith for round 18. Well, that's the weekend done right for Manly. They can relax now. And this weekend, you've got a big weekend on Football New South Wales on YouTube. Wanderers Wolves at 3 p.m. Raiders Spirit at 5. RPA United at 5:15, the match of the round. Marconi and Olympic at 7 p.m. at 7:15, St George City and Sutherland. Sunday, Blacktown City and St George FC, Rockdale and Sydney FC. Nicholas Kutniak with you. Catch us again soon on NPL New South Wales on YouTube. Bye for now.
bring it in for you.